Can you hear you now? Can you hear you now? May not tell you Bamba, may not tell you the person they go tell you other out or subtract by information. So before they out or subtract by information, Bamba, be the first person to know what they happen in the country and even beyond, alright? If you get your QCell network, you go call your number 032 026 061 032 061 438. Alright, you gonna be part of the program. You go give you your information, tell you what they happen in the community, who say you feel yourself. Yeah, so that's plenty they go on. You know, but someone can get a facility for meeting people, the appropriate people them, you know. But today now, so this afternoon, every afternoon on Sunday, for make you reach you people them where you be saying you for reach, so alright. So call me now and be part of the program so that your voice will be heard. The number they want me go call me on the number 075. I will call me on number 075 157 079 075 157 079. Then at the orange, you will call me on the QCell 032 032 041 for 032 061 438 032 061 438. You go call me and be part of the program, alright? These are your favorite program when it comes to you every Sunday. Where the situation reports are. Well, the situation report is a program that tells you what is happening in around the community and the country as a whole. So stay tuned, stay focused, stay with me. When I say don't go nowhere, so the special subsidy guarantee this afternoon with me, myself, Sipo Kamikaike. And don't forget this program is sponsored by Orange, the leading mobile network in the country. So always stay tuned with Orange, okay? You go call me now, the phone line they open now. You go phone line they open. You go call me now and be part of the program. I'll say the program you get for me look interactive, okay? You get for me look interactive, huh? Stay tuned. We dey wapo, if you not shake, we dey wapo, if you not shake, we dey wapo. All right, this say a DJ Jada getting the program live and direct. It did. My situation report for today. My name is Mustafa, all the way from Senyor Kamajai. He said the way a manner how Senyor Kamajai don't look like the paramount chief need for come up and talk to the stakeholder them as the business not begin to show up back inside Senyor Kamajai. I tell you. You back in the house, you back to send give you your information, all right, sir? How many outside there? They get you loud and clear. And for giving you your information now, if they watch you on Facebook and also they watch you on YouTube, you know, give you your comments on situation, things that where they happen in around your community, and it's also if you yourself, things that where they make news, all right? Whether it's positive or negative, all right? We need to get it, all right? So always, every Sunday afternoon, yeah, on July 2.5, it is your favorite program, Situation Report Hour, with me, myself, Sipo Kamikaike, Chief Jada. Next thing, say, all right, okay. All right, the same DJ Jada. I really want to applaud the chief of Kafobulong for the good work where he don't do as the chief of Kafobulong inside Sierra Leone. Now the Lunge axis don't prove right as plenty people be done they raise brows from they be done the raise brows to the chief and stakeholder them inside the community as then the people them where they do bad and they do them bad avoid them. But through the power invested in the paramount chief, where a swear, where it carry with a swearing process for the people where they be the thief the government material them where government they send for that particular community, the likes of energy and other things there for make the community grow. But people them be the other side where they do them bad work them, and the paramount chief just and fit say the need for facing the law, and the law is no other cause but to swear in people that are in these problems. All right, okay. Oh, Umoro Kuruma. All right, they say DJ Jada. For me, my situation report for today, I just want for throw light on people them inside the community as they left their lands them just bushing and just ignore the lands them inside the various communities them. Mokonde not to be Mokonde is not an exception at all from Musa Kuruma. Do clean back. TI red. Okay, they say, Mr. Presenter, I really want you to know that Tayama is becoming the next forest as we are expecting anytime. Junctions in Tayama are just abandoned by people in the community because of one thing of the other. Me don't know from Mustafa. I tell you. Well, Mustafa said Tayama Junction. He said the junction they Mr. Tayama. They run about them all on bushing, all dirty, as you don't know where to happen. Yes. And indeed, inside Tayama tongue, they run about them all on bushing. They just don't abandon the children. They just don't abandon the runabout them inside Tayama. Abandon some specific side them inside Tayama just because of one thing we don't know, we don't look understand. But what's happen? We really want for know, and the people they want for know. What's make that thing they also they happen inside the various community they are so self. Why make people they check? Why they do things and wait for be appropriate thing then at the community? Yes. Yeah, this reporter they say, Mr. Presenter, my name is Ibrahim. Indeed, you are saying the fact Tayama Junction is becoming swimming pool anytime from now as I'm speaking. Well, this we don't talk about. Tayama Junction, that swimming pool day. That swimming pool day. Hey, stay cool on them of Tayama. What's happen? We want to know what happen for that particular swimming pool where they don't generate inside Tayama Junction. Huh? Can you imagine? Yes, this is our situation report hour. Sending report on the number 075 157 079. Huh? 075 157 079. Okay? Or 032 061 438. Okay, you go call me and also you send a text and be part of the program this afternoon. This is our situation report hour. All right, log online again. This say DJ Jada. What did happen with the Popo farm inside Mokonde now Goba Street as that particular land they abandoned by people them where they get them. They no want for take care of their land day. And plenty land and then at the community where people they don't abandon, they need to take care of their land and day. Mr. DJ, do you tell we what's the problem? All right. Well, me not gonna know more what's the problem, but the stakeholders them know what's the problem as they listen to you right now, yeah? And also, hello. This one also they say, I really want the university radio to do for me a favor on broadcasting on thieves around the community, because we are now getting an intelligence that they are now around. Yes, they are now around, as we are afraid from Mr. Wo. All right, Mr. Wo. When Mr. Wo say, he say don't get an intelligence to say the thief man that trade where they be don't go. You know, the one where they be don't go trade. You know, trade. We be understand say trade, they be don't the thief go to them. They don't the thief ship them. They don't the thief generator them. You know, they don't the thief thing there around the community without one in the without any go born good picky at all. And that thief thing there so be the rampant. So for that, the police and other civil people that are the community, we don't find some people them where they in a particular advocate so and hand it over to police. But whatever as we can talk around the police them, they just we don't do some some business no more. And now the boy them we don't go away. Now the boy they don't go away. And now we don't begin to get reports say they don't begin come back inside the community. They don't begin to come back inside the community. So one know what's happen and what's not happen, what's make them where they are so they don't go and now they don't come back. So if anything happen now, we are about police wear blue. We don't know who go blame now. All right, we don't know who go blame now. If anything happen, you know, we begin to experience thief back. We begin to experience house breaking. We begin to experience, you know, lastling. We begin to experience things them were not good. You know, we don't know who we go blame. Because them boys there, when they catch them in the heights, when they do their havoc there, when they can go to the police station, you know, one or two calls that come in, one or two visits can go to the police station, then we have left the boys them, then everybody go on a normal business. But still, this thief business here, so we don't go tired for talk them. And we as we talk them, now so we follow them. And as we follow them, now so we tell people them. Yes, as the first ways I mean for me, the PRO for Jada University, Mr. Ramsey say, for let me tell you more about the interview. Yes, as Jada University, they begin conduct the interviews from Monday, when are tomorrow. Yes, so you ain't be don't apply at the Jada University. They don't give you offer, they don't call you. I believe say you get for prepare yourself for begin camp for tomorrow, for beginning to come for the interview tomorrow at the Jada University. Both campus, Freetown campus, and Jalame campus. So for that, we go for talk to the PRO, the public relation officer, for like throw light on that particular interviews and day. We say they got for go and how they got for go the process of the ID cards them. You know, as we understand, say plenty students them don't they come to the university where they don't get access to ID cards them. You know, and the ID card they also they identified. They identify you if for be a student now this university or not be a student, you know. And the essence of this ID card, we don't see and say yes, it's essential because we don't see say plenty people that in the community whether they pretend, you know, whether they pretend say they did at the university, when they're not inside the university at all, you know, they're not the part and parcel of the university at all. Yes, and they're still in at the community, and also they're still in at the hostels them. You know, you go to the hostels them, you know, you see the day, you mix the day, you know, and anytime the hostels them, every time people they complain, think they know the loss at the hostels them, because they cry say the computer they lost, you know, the book they lost, they get boots they lost, the provisions they when they pull and free on the bottom, on the other side them when they carry it, all they lost now they don't make them. And we don't have to understand say plenty students then now when we say not to students them at all, and they still they go inside the university they can't about them, the company students they can't about them just in the sake of friendship and just in the sake of drug or in the sake of any other thing where it will lead to bad repetition. So in that regard, when they call on the attention of the stakeholder them at the university for men and do ya, men and try for be robustly and try for prepare this ID card issues. You know, this ID card is really essential, and when they call on the administration for men to look into this process, men and try for the students, any students who come inside the university, you know, for get an ID card where they identify and say in a part and parcel of this particular university. Okay. Shortly we'll go turn to Mike to Mr. Raxi say in the PRO. We can talk to us soon, all right? But as we wait in call with the E7 in a house, you didn't have that village, you didn't have that tongue, you didn't have that you didn't say motoka, then that you farm, that you veranda, you got anything for tell we, you go call we on the number 075-157-079. You got anything for tell we, call we now and tell we, and just message we. If no one made you, just message we now, or tell me what's not the problem, what's the problem, and what's kind of problem you facing, what's they happen. As we don't get, as we get an intelligence also for say the Simba quarter, you know, the A line, the B line, the C line, we don't get an intelligence to say where they come, now that tell they pull dirty and throw them now do so that they rain go count and down the community where that one they not good at all. That one is not good at all. That one is not good at all. Because if when the when the rain come this stuff, if the rain comes with the tension, yes, you don't say yes, the rain this rain get tension. Then you don't throw it dirty, then you go feel say the rain continue. Then automatically the rain can stop. We say enough it will stop, and that dirty stop, we say enough it will stop. Automatically you don't create indulgency for that particular community. They who say or that particular house, or that particular street, or that particular place, who say that dirty they go settle. So in that regard, when they call on the one when they did a Simba quarter, you ain't not say that particular habit. You ain't not say they in that particular where they happen inside school, inside the Simba quarter. You know, if you didn't have Simba quarter, you don't say they para particular havoc day that for try for left arm. All right, that for try for left arm. So we are with the big, with the big now. All right, where you want to where you want to get rid of dirty, you know, dig around the house. All right, go to the backyard, dig a pit there, and begin to disperse the dirty there. All right, then where you don't exhaust, you burn them. All right, then you're going to take dirty outside, take dirty in from your house, and they can't throw it on the street, they can't pump on the street where you not go tell well at all, and then they know you know fine. You understand? And we don't see people that don't do that. We don't see people that do that. All right, so we are with the big, and also the throw light also on the land them, where they did at the community. You know, the land they got plenty land at the community where it really not tell well. You know, and we get caretakers them. You understand? We get caretakers them whether they take care of the lands there so, and then caretakers whether they take care of the lands there. And I believe saying that they work in the interest of the country, or also work in the interest of the people them, or also work in the interest of the one that maybe what they say we not take care of take care of the land there so on we absence. You know, because if you go there now, if you come around the Moko community. My brother, if you there any Southside they get to you, they watch you on Facebook, you they watch you na YouTube. If you can Anjala, can Mosongo, can Corey Chibdom. In fact, not only Corey Chibdom, but the entire Moyamba district. The entire district, the way and manner how they don't abandon the lands them inside the tongue them, middle tongues them. These are middle tongues them at the time we talk about. If you check now, that's a chiefdom. That's a chiefdom. Other Austin where they be done born trade, where they be done go trade doing the rebel war. You know, where they be done abandon people that be done abandon their Austin they rights, their place in the rights now forested areas them. You can't say Senor Kamajai is the same thing. You can't say Kori Chiefdom is the same thing. You gonna Fakunya, Upper Banta, Lower Banta, Temide, any other part of the country, it's the same thing. So what is happening? Waiting at the problem now. If you're not ready for use the land there, if you're not ready for utilize the land there, give to people that want to utilize it. Give to people that want to use it. You know, you not go into land tenure system. You understand? When I can go into land tenure system, many people they come around and say, yes, okay, now we give you this land. Now we're not ready for village. We don't get the capability. We not get the opportunity. We not get the upper hand for buy cement and also buy sansan, buy other things them for build house. But if you get the ability, you get the capability, you get the upper hand, you can do it. Then we go into negotiation. You understand? When I go into negotiation, if not 50 years or 60 years or 25 years, you know, you do business day. After that, you submit back the land to the people. You understand? But people get that kind of intention. You know, we get people that want to get intention. You know, we don't pass around. We get people that want to get intention. But waiting at the problem now. They said most of the people that want to get the land there, they are selfish. You know, this selfish just don't pull win at this country. This bad art don't pull win. Just because of you not get access for go America. Uncle Joe, we don't go America. We don't come. It say it want make it want utilize. Who say you be done there? Who say you be done abandon? Who say you be done they neglect? Just because of you not get that access for go America. Yes, you take that bad art, you put her inside yourself. You put her inside your system, you instinct them inside your system. You generate that kind of that way, no, where even Satan may see himself, Satan be the wrong. You understand? So then Mr. John cannot say what you want utilize. You say no, you can't do it. You can never do it. Just because of it don't get access for go America, you not get the access. Then you not go. The only thing is that you get for love, you brethren. All right? We get for love, we serve. Salon, now we left this about that. All right? It's hard time. We don't check this each and every day, each and every time. Every day we dey tell una. Every day we dey tell una. But I dey go inside that is. That's why they come out that other is. But we no go time for tell una. We go tell una tell the S1 S block. Then we go tell una now. Una go dey and una go dey put into practice. This but that they care we go no side. If it's the more you generate by that inside you, the more you buy hell. The more you get access to hell. The more you generate by that, the more you get access to hell. All right. Look at this text I say. Okay. This text I say, Mr. Jada, truly you are speaking the truth, and our stakeholders are the defaulters. Trust me, most of them are not reliable. Okay. From Muktaro, all right. Muktaro say most of the stakeholders are not reliable. I don't know. Okay. This one I say, Mr. Presenter, I really want for know waiting the happen na the Mosongo community as plenty people them don't they lay complain, don't they browse on the land owners them as they just sell land them where they not deserve for sale at all. And plenty land them go car with problem by the community, then they not good. Mr. Foray all the way in Jala. Okay, Mr. Foray, thank you. All right. This what I was saying. I really want to know if the sanitary people in the district are working or they are in leave, because we are experiencing insanitary in our environment here in Moyamba Junction from Muktaro. All right, Muktaro, thank you. Okay, this one I also say, DJ Jada, the dirty where they pull inside the market, na the junction, na the gutter they throw am, and we don't lay complaint to Councillor Lee, but up to now, we're not able to do nothing in relation to that. We want to know what they happen from Mustafa na Moyamba Junction. Well, Councillor Lee, I believe say the people in Moyamba Junction don't they call the attention, don't they call the attention of the situation report for say the people in the Moyamba Junction don't they throw it in the gutters them, whether they don't tell well at all, and we don't talk say Moyamba Junction need forget a general dirty box. A general dirty box, everybody for go to a dirty, but we don't talk until still people out there no one try for know about it. But they call on the attention of Councillor Lee, and also the honorable lady around that side and day, and the paramount chief, Koma, paramount chief Koma. We expect you say for making you proactively work hard with the councillor them, with the people over there now for more to get a place so people will go to a dirty when they get pull when they pull from the market. As you know, say now a big market, now a junction, where every day access all parts of the country. So do ya we expect expect plenty dirty for commodity. And when they commodity do ya look like get place on the go disburse them. All right, then they go to where now the gutter, where they go anchor society where later on but plenty mosquito and other things way bad in the society or about people them they that is not good at all. Well, I'm still on the line 075-157-079. Well, on the Facebook page, this one I say Hadin say keep the good working. All right, Hadin Yambasu. All right, Musala Sana say that that is wonderful presentation. Okay, thank you, Mr. Philip J. Kamanda. Mr. Philip J. Kamanda, all the way in Ghana. They say hello, DJ Jada. How the water problem this rainy season na Jala campus? Well, Mr. Philip, the rainy season really they go on simultaneously as we experience some. And the only thing right now the money we that the community is about drainage system. You know, drainage system now one particular way lack now the Mokonde and the Jala environment as a whole. You know, as for now, the people in Anyala, they really suffer in relation to the water where they come out from the bank. You know, the water where they come out from the Sierra Leone Commercial Bank. You know, that water where they come out from the faculty building. They come towards the biological sciences department all the way to the library and you know, pass through the TK, back of TK, and come to the Sierra Leone Commercial Bank, access the L quarter, and disburse na the Nyalang community. So in that regard, right now, the Nyalang community, people they suffer right now, as we don't tell people they say that particular place they not a place for bill. Yes, not a place for my people them go settle. Yes. Nyalang, not a place for the people that go settle, not a place at all for the people that bill. So in that regard, we don't tell people in that, but they be done the frown of it, and then now they don't begin to see the repercussions. Then we don't begin to occur. You know, because in the long run, we not the praise disaster occur, but if heavy rain comes, like how it happen, you know, back in the days, back in the 80s, the 90s, we would expect 7 days rain. You know, we would expect 7 days rains, you know, back in the days. But now they expect a rain a day. But who can tell? You know, anything can happen. You know, climate can change. You know, we don't see now as we don't see plenty things that don't occur. So do you have the one day when they don't go build na Nyalang? Make sure say you get a appropriate, you know, items where for backup your house. You understand? Appropriate item we go back up your house, you know, because if anything like that happen, you are going to be protected. All right, you're going to protect it. So, Mr. Commander, for now, that is what we got in the Jala environment in terms of the rainy season. All right. So, don't go back online. The same. DJ Jada, indeed, the Mosongo community lack access of roads in the various community. All right, yes. Mosongo now one place on the way the access road they all people they don't build building. People they don't build all the access road them. Yes, they don't. Can you imagine people they go build an access road? Yes, where if they want pass if person want pass there now, then it begins to count palava. It's in fact it will go at the extent even for even dislocating that particular community day just because of you want to do the right thing. We don't see them. We don't see them at the community. We don't see them at the country. We don't see them in around we. When you want come for can do the right thing, you want come for can do the appropriate thing. People exclude you. People don't pull you off. You know, through their own power. You cannot to God your power. You understand? So how long will they pay that? How long will they pay that? You understand? Continue for going to send the text on the number 078 I beg your pardon 075 15 075 157 075 157 079 075 157 079 032 061 438. You go call me and be part of the program. All right. Not going to take some music. Not going to take some songs. And, you know, today the program is going to be different. It's going to be interactive program. Okay. You see, ready? Yes, I know. It's another one angel. I am ready. Anything it takes. I will risk anything for. I will risk anything for love. I will do anything for you. I will do anything for love. I will risk anything for. I will risk anything for love. I will risk anything for. If you look out for me, I will look out for you. If you care for me, I Everything for you, with you, with you, with you, with you. Everything for you, with you, with you, with you, with you. Baby, risk anything, I would risk anything for. I would risk anything for love. I would do anything for you. I would do anything for love. I would risk anything for. I would risk anything for love. I would do anything for love. Yes, I know we know what's all about, and I'm ready. It's another one angel. I'm ready. Anything it takes to be loved, I will do. Yeah. I still wear the best. My best. My best. Yeah, sugar. Yeah, some chocolate. Everything for you, with you, with you, with you, with you. Everything for you, with you, with you, with you, with you. Anything, I will risk anything for. I will risk anything for love. I will do anything for. I will do anything for love. I will risk anything for. I will risk anything for love. I will do anything for love. All right, yes, of course, I'm gonna do everything for love. All right, that's the song of us by Emma Bakari. All the way, all right. So stay tuned, stay connected. I'm gonna send you text or send you information on the number 075 075 157 079 075 157 079. This is your favorite program when they come to you every Sunday afternoon from 12 o'clock until around 2 o'clock when our situation report hour. Where they tell you about them, where they happen in around the country and even beyond. So stay tuned, stay focused, stay global. Really say not go nowhere. Satisfaction, subsecurity, and as at the call line, the information is them. Anytime from now, we'll join Mr. Rax to say for the interviews them. You know where they go on right now. Okay, we don't get to first caller. We don't go first caller online. Hello. Okay, we don't miss this caller. We don't miss this caller. Call we send you information and tell we waiting the happen environment. All right. If you honestly don't know and set smart, else we need to talk. We don't say no more. This to the monawi, this to the monawi. They need to talk. I don't know what you want for make the government do for you. You know, talk to the government today. May hear you. Talk to people that may hear you. You know, if you not talk to them, would I ask you? I may talk to you now. So call now and tell me what's the happen in the environment. Call me now and tell me how the environments look like. Understand? If good water in the environment, tell me. If good water not they tell me how the electricity look like. How the market system look like on the environment. You understand? How the schools they go on. You know, we don't understand. Say plenty schools that they on and headmaster them don't they do something that we not good at all. Okay, hello. Oh, we don't miss this caller again. We don't miss this caller again. Wow. We are the first stuff for the flash. We don't understand. Say plenty schools them, headmaster, headmistress them. Don't they take money in people their hand. You know, don't they take money in people their hand where you not call for. You know, but with the investigator, anybody we catch, anybody will lay hand pa when they particular advocate they will hand over to the police and hand over to the law. You understand? And also with the come for understand say plenty schools them not look equipped. You know, as we think by now, plenty schools for them clean, plenty schools for them equipped for students for picking them when they attend the school year. You know, and this is not September, this is not the first school year. And we expect this subsidy don't kind side as the vice president don't pull what don't say they go for they investigate the subsidy projects. You know, the subsidy. Plenty schools that they go around and talk say government they give a subsidy. You know, government not get answer subsidy business. Government they give a subsidy. It don't pass 1 month. It don't pass 6 months. It don't pass 1 year. It don't pass 3 years where they not get access to subsidy. But now we don't get the social media. We don't get an intelligence from the vice president, Dr. Julia Jallo. You know, Dr. Julia Jallo say it raised an investigation. You know, it raised an investigation in relation to this subsidy business where the schools they can get. You know, as plenty schools them can be done the lake complex say they don't get access to subsidy. Then they don't get subsidy. So now he make in fact the school, some man in school in charge, they all broke. You know, and then they repair them. But every day when they come for car admit speaking at school, and they say you got for pay a building fund. You know, you got for pay a building projects. You got for pay fund. Other fundings there where they don't add and then schools them. You know, but we'll see what's going to happen for their fund, you know, especially government assisted schools them. Where be saying enough for happen. So the beginner forget access to the free quality education. You understand? The free quality education now it must be. You understand? Now it must be. You for do them and you for send you picking. And if you can't understand, say you need parents, you need comra, you dey send the picking for go sell market, then you go sell at school. If you get that complaint there, we go get rid of you. You need comra with the particular habits and day. Yes, you know they can put the sabotage. And we don't see say plenty things now they happen in the country. We don't see say some sabotage the kind inside. You know where we say no for happen. Salon now we own. This is the only country this all we get. You understand? Uncle Jay no go come sit down now us. Then you try for pretend like say you work for him. Where they work for him? Where you only and solely pretend you work for Uncle Jay. You know we know for happen so. You understand? Your leader is your leader. Okay, your boss is your boss. You understand? So you got for always work in the interest of your first count. You understand? So let we behave as Sierra Leoneans then. Let we know say we are Sierra Leoneans. We are one people, one country, one nation. No other salon not again in this country. No other salon not again in this world. We only get to one Sierra Leone with green, white, and blue. All right? And with the president, retired Brigadier Julius Mada Bio. Understand? Only get that one. Okay? We change governance every 5 years. We continue governance every 5 years. So waiting at the cost for? Waiting at the inbuilt fight for? Huh? Whether they don't carry go no side, and then they born no good picking. You understand? Call me now the number 075 157 079. 075-157-079. All right. Let me check at our information desk and get this information from the desk of the deputy registrar, Jala University.
These are the shortlisted names for the office assistant: Francis Sabora, Kini Saidu, Bernard P. Simbo, Jeremy Manja, Emilia Sabole, Samuel B. Mustafa, Suleiman H. Kuruma, Mana Ansu Andrew, John Capo Smart Jr., Ishmael Swakata, Yusuf T. Wuriba, William J. Comey, Patrick Simbo Jr., Joseph Bia, George Bangali, Admiral Rogers, Joshua Joe Haddon, Jesslyn E.C. Brainerd, Albert J.P. Levy, Sipo Kebi, Brahma Kamala, Ezekiel Siddiqui Goma, Abubakar Sila, Mohammed Charles, Moses Jaya, Ali Gebe, Alicious G. Bokari, Susan Baby Kalom, Kumba N. Fali, Ali Samuels, Michael F. Sise, Christopher Ernest Lisa, and George Momo. These are the lists for office assistants that have been shortlisted. You will come for the interview on Tuesday, the 28th of September at 11 a.m. The shortlisted names for security guard: Smart Gosse, Mohammed Tomi, Lamin Madai, Alfred Kaili, Moses Levy, Abdulrahman Conte, Samuel S. Gandhi, George Bangali, Abubakar Jallo, Aminata Sise, Fore James Bakra, Justina Sam King, Michael S. Momo Jr., Takil Jamina, Sir Augustine Aruna, Mohammed S.S. Bundo, Albert S. Kolka, Ada Elisa Bokari Avilo, Chris Martin Levy, Ibrahim B.S. Jack, and Gino Brewer. These are the shortlisted list names for security. Thank you.
Indeed, thank you for that one. That one come out from the office of the Deputy Registrar, Jala University. That are the names that are shortlisted for the interview on Tuesday. Let's now take this information shortly, and then I'll be back.
A strong message in the adage, united we stand and divided we fall, even when it has been in existence before my birth. Unity simplifies the complication in individuality. Collective effort makes work easier, and unity starts with a conscious effort to agree with one another despite our differences. An army of 10 can only lose against 2 if they don't agree. But if they agree, it is impossible because majority in agreement is always stronger than minority. Chinua Achebe once said, "A man who calls his kinsmen to a feast doesn't do so to redeem them from starving. Everyone has food in their houses." When we gather together in the moonlight village ground, it is not because of the moon. Every man can see the moon from his compound. We come together because it is good for kinsmen to do so. Therefore, let us continue the team spirit and enjoy the power of togetherness. Let us smile, not because we don't have problems, but because we are stronger than our problems. Thank you.
Thank you. That is a wise word from our sister out there, talking talking to we for us to come together. We need to come together. We need to work as one. We need to work as one family. Understand? We need to work as one family. One individual cannot do anything. Understand? You can't do it for your own. You can't do it alone. You need a teamwork. We need a teamwork. A teamwork make work so lightly, so sweet. So just do teamwork. Avoid yourself. Avoid individual. Okay. So always try to work with a team. You understand? All right. Let's take this other information again.
With the video of a young boy whose shocking revelation of a career path has generated a huge debate on social media. Let's take a look.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
I'm a murderer because I like killing. My parents tells me if I like killing. I like killing because when I first watched my grown-up killing show, myself started to like killing, and then my brain started to like tell me what to do with killing. So I like murders and I like killing in my life. I want to kill everybody in the world except for my family because they just didn't do anything to me. I just like killing.
So just any type of cartoon, it doesn't matter. What about me?
Yeah.
Even me?
No, not even my teachers either.
Okay, because I'm the first person that you told this. Am I? Yes.
So I just like killing.
So what are you going to be again when you grow up?
I'm a murderer.
Wow. Right.
Rufai, what do you make of this? Would you say this is an excessive video game, or this little boy should be locked up, really?
No, it shouldn't be locked up. Psychologists start working with him now. You know why? Because he's going to do it. And he has nothing to for doing it. One, he has the intention. Two, he lives in a country where it's so easy to get caught.
Absolutely.
Yes. You can get AR-15s and rifles all over America. But thirdly, you have also the role of the media. Let's be careful. He doesn't have a reason to kill, but he says, I love the TV shows I watch. Right? So parents should be careful. Parents should be careful the kind of trauma that you know what? He's inculcated that trauma he's seeing through the killing shows at a certain age because his brain is still information. Yes. His brain has evolved from parenting is intentional stuff. It's not just having children. You have to be intentional. So it is getting across to psychologists, start to watch him. But if you live like a normal citizen, he will do it. He's in a country where you have access to guns and all of that, and you've got the motive in
I read about Jeffrey Dahmer, Ted Bundy, a bunch of serial killers, and they manifest those traits from childhood. Yep. And they start by torturing and killing animals, like a stray cat, a stray dog, and they get that bloodlust. This child is dangerous. I can also never forget the case of Jamie Bulger, the 2-year-old child whose mother turned her back in a shop in the UK. This was many years ago. I was in school and I still remember so vividly. And these two boys, they were captured on CCTV. Terry Venables, I can never forget his name. Initially, they were child A and child B. Later, we found Terry Venables was the child A. They just came, they saw this 2-year-old boy, held him by the hand and led him out. That's the footage. And they tortured him and they killed that boy. The British public were then shown the videos of those children being interviewed by the police. Obviously, their faces were blurred and their names were Child A and Child B. And they were saying they had watched a movie called Child's Play, Chucky. I remember Chucky? Yes, and that is why they decided to kill that boy. And one of the children was crying. But Terry Venables was completely happy, very calm, and said, yes, I killed him. And zero remorse. So there's also something in their brain, in the makeup of their brain. Psychopaths lack empathy. They cannot feel compassion for other human beings. This is a very chilling video. This boy is dangerous.
Okay, what we're dealing with here is that at one level, we have an idealized vision of youth children. The standard belief is that children cannot kill because they are innocent. But over the years, we've seen many cases of children who kill. 13-year-old throwing a baby from upstairs, young school children in Colorado, in Texas, and other places going to school with guns and killing their classmates. Now, there was an essay that was done by the New York Times, December 14, 1996, in which, there was an attempt to look at all of this. And that essay is very instructive. It pointed out a number of issues. One, about psychiatric problems. It was proven based on essays in the Journal of the American Medical Association that even young persons can be psychopaths and that they will reproduce those patterns as they grow older. Two, parenting was also pointed out that some of these children who become psychopaths and murderers and promoters of homicide later, some of them come from homes where there is a lot of domestic violence. And they grow up believing that violence is the norm. The third point, of course, has to do with, the fact that some parents, which is the point that Rufai was making, do not pay enough attention to how their children grow up. They just abandon them, and these children are nurtured, by other forces within the environment, particularly now that there's a lot of violence in, popular culture.
Right.
So these are some of the problems. The concept is that of the battering child. The child, who just grows up and he wants to kill. And it's not.
Okay, that now be a short clip. I just want to play for people them out there. May they get the fact that children these days need to know what they have to do. Children these days need to know what they need to do. All right. Now you begin, you have to know what type of movies if you need for go to watch. You understand? When I just get that message from that small boy, it's just 3 years of age, talking about killing, talking about murdering. How it get that particular idea just because of the movies and what they watch. Who say they go? Who say the thing that they don't see? So it's hard time now. Parents out there, you got to know what to do with your children. Tell them what type of movies they need for watch, what type of games they need for play. We now going to see things that will happen around the community and the country as a whole. So parents them out there, parents them do here. When I tell for know which type of movies when I pick they need for go to watch at home. Okay? Now make we get plenty movies and when they the right time before the movies they begin, you see I say they tell you same 18 years and above. Understand? 18 years below. Under 18, don't supposed to watch this. 18 years above, supposed to watch this. All down the day. So do you have, let's go to teach you picking them waiting they need for know. Understand? Still in the program, this is the situation report hour. Stay tuned, stay focused as we now get this message from people them where they work na the Madabio farm, as people that they raise brow say plenty rest be done, rest they go up, But don't they say yes, the rest where Madabio be plant, don't they don't begin the harvest time and within the harvesting site right now.
Yeah.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
Sí, puede ser from the president.
So go tell us to the all. The one where they don't do talk for now. We tell Allah thank you. Welcome, guide and protect them all. But look at the road now. Once they go president man. Who are no one and why much more but the only thing the direct from Parliament because the people I want to add up. I better. President Yaro to my go and come and no got Kagama. So there were because you are a Muslim for the record. There was no good name and
All right. From with them, that's not be the message from Kailang, where the day in the harvesting process, where the farm where President Julius Marabio we go do all the way inside Kailang, where the people that day in the harvesting, they gladly and they tell message to the president say it don't do well for them and they wait for say the next season back, which he go do as they say them. They really need tractor and other equipment them for continue with the farm process inside Kailang community. And also other parts of the country, them also they're into this agricultural business. They really cry to Papa government for it really capacitates them in relation to the farming aspect now the various communities them also defend themselves now the country. So do ya let's go back and listen to Emerson Bokari. You know, Emerson Bokari, try for tell people that say England for the swear where Fatima Biobi say let we swear, you know. And so don't they see say yes, swear don't they do something them for change, you know, the people that life them inside Sierra Leone. As Sierra Leone people them don't they do things in another country, you know, where you say they swear them, they go prefer change. You know, they change. People that not begin to phrase swear. Than the way they say they go lay complain to man of God, and you know, so man they believe man of God again. And now don't they say I swear now for do now. And as I talk to you right now, not listen to Emerson Bokari as in baby about yes, if waiting Fatima we talk about say we need for big swear we lead at them where we put in trust in them where they know what do what they for do.
Hello family, this is Emerson. Of course, something that sweets me now. It really sweets me though. I don't see it really sweets me. I woke up this morning and I saw this video where Mrs. Fatima Bio actually said a prayer for the country and the Ramadan, we could get the blessings of the Ramadan, and then he swear. He made he swear. He say, make God remove the one them all the way, not mean well for the country. He swear some swear. I love that. And certain people are just mad. They are angry, saying Mrs. Fatima Bio not be supposed for swear. Really. First of all, who that is swear they go for? And not call anybody name, and not mention any name. He swear a general swear. You understand? So the swear starts from the bar to the mommy, me, you, and the last man within at the border of Salem. Or whosoever, wherever you do, you do America, you do Europe, as long as you're Sierra Leone, you don't mean well for this country. Yeah, so what's this way? We swear bets. Because we don't talk, we talk, and people are making they're not the team with it, wait for the head, we go down, the country go down, and everybody, now they just want to. Who they swear? I mean, I support this way. Oh, really? You the vex for the you the witch. The only reason why make you vex, probably you the witch. You understand? And I support this way. Most of who go team up now public, who say people live, we see people in this, we see people suffer in this country, and we team up now public. We will begin at land that we love, our Sierra Leone, no going corner. What's all the faithful? Our party interest and 1-2 people that are now not the faithful. I know now they're not public, on that social media, on that talking about the country, the love of the country. Yeah, go this way. We don't know, first of all, when I say Salomon get bad, that's you don't Salomon get bad. We don't talk, we don't even talk there anymore. I need to try again. Say Salomon get bad, I waste me thing. Because why? We not sabi this Salomon. For every Sierra Leone and the Congo say Salomon get bad. Who don't know this Salomon now we get this bad? We will see after the skit we save. Who don't get this bad now? We don't know sabi. Mrs. Fatima, you don't find a secret weapon for it. Oh my God, I love this. Go this way. Go this way. Since we don't understand now which one in the face way. As long as you don't mean well for this country, you're not supposed to vex. You understand? Why are we afraid for growth? Why people like this country? Why are we afraid for growth? As we get growth, we don't panic. As we get change, we don't panic. What's happening? We just want to follow that life. Now we just want to live. We don't want to grow. We don't want to go before. Now which man they think so? And just want to know the country, they know they love like bigger man. So for just they know what bigger, papa here, mama thank you, papa thank you, Mrs. Fatima, me I tell you thank you personally. Okay, if you know so you know which man, no vex. If you mean well for the country, you need vex. Now you will not mean well for the country, now you need vex. Or maybe there are other personal issues we other people get with one or two things. Me, I don't say me, I don't know the party, personal thing, this one that they over and that they do, but me, that they don't concern me. You want to me when good concern me, Mrs. Fatima, you say anybody you know mean well for this country. Make God remove am. If you sit down, you not for bring people and down, no more people affect for work, you not for bring them down. Make you back then. Stop that. If you vex, that means you're guilty. You're guilty. And anyways, I just want for me to understand how it is sweet to me because the fact that certain people they vex for that prayer. Go this way.
all right. That Emerson Bokari, you know, also the box guest on Fatima, Her Excellency Fatima Bio. Fatima Bio be saying, anybody will not mean good for this country. You know, you will not mean well for the country. You know, you will do bad. You know, you will embezzle. You know, the country economy. You know, you will do them bad things to the country with the swear una. Yes, they will not begin the CCS. The swear don't begin the catch. And also, don't see what you happen in Sekafobulum, you know, where the paramount chief is Sekafobulum, you know, get a medicine people them, you know, and can swear for team them where they be done the thief inside Lunge, you know, anybody be don't go to Lunge, you know, we all know say they be don't light Lunge from the airport, you know, take kind of the ferry, all side light, you know, all side, you know. But you know, time you can now when they be done pull all the lights and they pull all the solar them. They'll be on some big man them, big woman them when they're in the country. You know, where you see them society, they say yes ma, yes sir, yes ma, yes sir. Now they do them bad work there. Now the paramount chief don't swear. Now they take them 2 left foot there. Now they go to the paramount chief now for go big now. They go tell her now paramount chief will big. This thing and I saw it happen. This and but I'm glad for the paramount chief, and I really tell her say if it gets me safe, and I tell her say this morning, this afternoon, for make you really stand on the walls them, you know, may really stand on the walls. Where it don't say that A, may say A, huh? May you just consider the A. I really like that kind of paramount chief. I really applaud her this afternoon. And I really applaud them. I really tell all the people that say, you know, when I get the best paramount chief. All right? When I get the best paramount chief. If now so all paramount chief that they do now various chiefdoms them. I believe say Salon for don't be number 1. Yes. If all paramount chief they get love for them people them when they get inside them communities them. All the paramount chief if they get that love, you know, for the people them when they govern. Not to only the facility them when they get at the areas them, you know. So paramount chief then they from when they put them as paramount chief, they're not even called meeting self. They need to talk to the people themselves. They need to interact with them. They only see the people them when they get case. Where people they go Samos. Yes, and that's say they go no say this I'm a paramount chief. The paramount chief they interact. Paramount chief just lay low. So paramount chief they you know, they're not there that they tongue themselves. Yes. You go to some chief the headquarters them. You go ask say, own a paramount chief. They go tell you say, it free tongue. It Bo. It America. It London. It Australia. Yes. Then they use saying that you paramount chief or that particular place there. People they drink water, good one, you don't know. They drink water, bad one, you don't know. They work on a good one, you don't know. They sleep in a fine place, you don't know. They saying that a paramount chief. Yes, you only the care for the facility them where you get now that your environment. You understand? Some paramount chief that's what they happen. No. Yes. Some paramount chief got the love for community people them. We don't see them. We don't see them. They don't happen. You know, we don't see them. You know what they're trying to talk about. You understand? SLRA come inside Corey chiefdom. For Kan Kota Corey. For Kan Kota the entire time. For Kota time the entire one. Huh? How that talk go high, not go just abandon one way that die so. Nobody not talk about it again. Just Kota from the old bridge. Take can now the can bust at the streets. They abandon all signs inside Tayama tongue. The road network, all the page. And if you understand saying that SLRA they get access to they get access directly for get Sansan from this Corey chiefdom. And the money Sansan they use for make this road, now from call the chief that they pull up. Inside this will chief them. Now they pull that Sansan, where they make the road, SLRE. Then we go inside Tayama Tong, you know they see one road where Kota safe. One road for Kota and set time and I line. That's why they take where they come up from the old bridge. That's a government road. We come up from the old bridge, take campus now the new road. Can you imagine? We paramount chief the need for work. We paramount chief the need for robust, need for team up strong and talk say we people then they me people then they are they talk for me people them and they put me into this governance for make a talk for them, for make a suffer for them. Not to people that for suffer for you. Tell you song not fought by the preacher man. Presently he based at Lunge. The preacher man presently based at Lunge. You know that they call themselves hard life. You know, not better too. You know, and the next man is still in Liberia, but the preacher man went as Sierra Leonean in base inside Lunge. That's it. They said they tied to this song. See them. Time for election, I tell you they come in. Time for campaign, I tell you they come in. But yes, of course, you can still call me on the number 075-157-079-032-061-438. Call me now and be part of the program. Tell me what's happening in your environment. Alex, go for me, Pierre, quick, say me call me. I don't try for check. Maybe I know your credit. Yeah.
They talk about the food we eat. Oh, they talk about the shoes we wear. And they talk about the clothes we wear. Some of them conceive that pastors want us everything. They talk about the members. They talk about the clothes we wear. And I say,
hello?
Me up for you be at least when you open your eyes, you don't think in your mind.
All right. We don't get caller. Hello. Oh man, this man they talk about Moko the chieftaincy. Wow. We want to talk about Moko the chieftaincy. Well, Moko the chieftaincy, after the last time where I visited the paramount chief, they try to tell me say Moko the chieftaincy is still there on hold as they defend ways and mean for try for come back and try for maybe put them go back and try for register back and you know, men and try for do what they for do. You know, as the chieftaincy in Mokonde not to play thing at all. You know, tradition and custom still remains and still continues. Okay. Call me and be part of the program, yeah? 075-157-079, huh? This was the 032-061-438, All right, this is why I say, DJ Jada, the absence of chief in Mokonde, they bring plenty chaos and damage inside the Mokonde community. As plenty people need to do the right thing just because of, they say, the Mokonde regional chief, not equipped, not standard, as you know, they do the right thing for them na Mokonde. And that's why I say the stakeholders inside Mokonde, they do the right thing for the people inside Mokonde. They just relying on kangaroo court fines them and see them we're not good in the community at all, Mr. Kuruma. Sunday morning comes, you may see them running to church. Read the Bible when the riches are the church. All they do they will sit at the corner. That's why I say, Mr. Sise say, we don't begin to see people, they don't begin to build in the streets and lay farm in the streets. Example to Nyalang, the road where they go now, the Dot Church, that big farm where they don't lay them in the streets, Mr. Presenter, it's not good at all. The one we make them, and for tell them, say it's not good from Mr. Sise.
And I said, tell me how you be a Christian when you full of this evil mind.
Yes, that's why I say as we dey talk but by that we need for talk also, but the good arts them, the good arts people them now the community. All right, from Mr. Sise. We dey talk on the good arts people also. Yeah, Mr. Sise. All right, this text I say, Mr. Presenter, Mano that's Luma Market. Now the toilet facility not good at all. Which they happen as we don't see the councillor and the honorable be don't rehabilitate a toilet today, but up to now it's not accessible to the community, which is not a problem. Sayama Market not get toilet facility.